Hello, I'm Atulya Vikramasinghe coming to you from Wanpons, Australia in the middle of an organic farm. Organic farming is one of the many types of farming used in the world today. Another type is the use of genetically modified crops. It's a controversial topic, but why? Today we'll be analyzing the arguments for and against genetic modification in plants and assessing them. Let's get into it. So what are genetically modified crops? Genetically modified crops are crops that have been genetically manipulated. This can be done by inserting genes from different organisms. There are two types of genetic modification. One is cisgenesis and the other is transgenesis. In cisgenesis, genomes from similar organisms of similar species is used, and in transgenesis, organisms of completely different species are used. So as I said before, genetically modified crops is a very controversial topic. So let's look at some of the arguments surrounding the effects on health, the effects on the environment, the effects on the economy, and the science behind it. Okay, so one of the arguments against genetically modified crops is the fact that genetically modified crops could introduce unexpected allergies. And this is scientifically proven through researchers and research articles. This happens because of some proteins that could cause allergies towards some humans. Another reason is the fact that long-term effects of genetically modified crops on the human body are unknown. This is quite dangerous and scary when you think about it, and it is scientifically true. Another disadvantage that anti-genetically modified crop opposers say is that the genetically modified crops don't have economical benefits. However, this is completely political and propaganda agenda, because it does have, and as you can see in the future of this video, you'll see that it does have a very substantial effect on the economy. So now let's look at some of the arguments for genetically modified crops. Genetically modified crops can create more nutritious food. Now this is scientifically true, because if you can insert genes, you can definitely insert genes that have the nutrients. So you can increase for example, increasing vitamin E in rice and forming gold rice, which is a very, very popular example in the GM crop world. Another advantage is that you're able to produce crops that can tolerate harsh weathers. For example, in winter, most crops can't grow. So if you can insert genes of crops that can grow in winter into the plants that can't, then you could possibly make those crops grow as well. Also, similarly, the ability to withstand stressful environments such as high salinity regions, regions with too much water, desert dry regions, etc. They could be quite beneficial for farmers in such conditions. So in turn, both of those two increases the yield. The year-round yield for farmers would increase, thus increasing the economical benefit for the farmers and the organizations as well. Also, another advantage is that it's better for the environment. But now let's just talk about it. I feel like the agenda is very propaganda, because it's true that the use of chemicals is reduced, but there are many events that cause harm to the environment, such as the killing of insects, the production of superweeds, superbugs, and like other things as well. That brings us to the end of our video. This has been an analysis on the arguments for and against genetically modified crops. Thank you for watching.